you.
Where's my clock? There you go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, I'm Mark Johnson, Lane Transit District, and you're going to learn more in the next 5 minutes about Lane Transit District than you ever wanted to know. And we're actually going to start 100 years ago, and we're going to show you what transportation looked like over 100 years. And the reality is it didn't change that much for a long, long time. And if you look at buses, they kind of are buses. And until the year 2000, technology started changing, the look started changing, and we were able to get data from buses. And that was really important because we know where all of our buses are at all times. We know if they're early, we know if they're late, we know how many people are on them, we know who's driving them. So we get this data constantly till we can actually improve our system. So we use the data to say, hey, how do people get around? How can we accommodate them? And how can we create a system that people will use to get them to where they want to go? And, okay, so customer convenience is really important to us, and so we kicked off our TouchPass electronic fare system this year. It's a mobile app and also a tap card, and it makes it really convenient for people to be able to ride the bus and in the manner they want and not have cash. We also use technology for real-time information at our MX stations, so you get there, you know when the bus is coming, and we're integrated with Transit app and also Google Maps. So it's just really convenient for people to get information. Social equity is also important to us, and we have 2 programs that we're kicking off. One is a free bus pass for all students in Lane County. And we've invested $750,000 in low-income fares. So working with nonprofits. So Lyft and Uber were game changers in the transportation world. And so how does transit kind of partner with bike share scooters and Uber to be able to create a system? So that's our challenge. But we are doing some tests on on-demand services. We've got 2 projects going on. One is up at Cottage Grove and one is downtown Eugene. You may have seen the MGO vehicles running around downtown. It's a test. We're seeing how they work. And what's the future of transportation? Jeff's in favor of this one, looking for mobile wallet. How do you have one application that takes care of all your transportation needs, whether it's parking, bus, scooters, whatever it is, it tells you how to get there and how you can do it. So efficiency is important to us. Transit Tomorrow is a project that we're working on to improve our system. So it's the first redesign of our system in 20 years, and it'll really take us into the future. Long-range planning is also important, so we're working with the City of Eugene on 5 corridors to determine how transportation should look in those corridors in the future. So we're working on that with City of Eugene, and we'll be kind of seeing how that goes. So transit technology, hybrid technology we've been using for 20 years at LTD, but we're going into plug-in electric and fuel cells and renewables, and so there's lots of options in the market right now, and so our battery electrics, we've been running them since February and testing them, trying to understand the pros and cons about running electric buses, and we're learning a lot. And so the next ones are hydrogen electric buses, fuel cells, and I think that's really, really a promising technology and probably would be part of the future of transportation. And but they're really expensive right now, so there's some things that have to level off to make them affordable. Renewable natural gas. Now they're capturing methane from dumps and farms and whatnot, and piping it in for other uses. And so they're capturing the methane before it gets in the air, which is important. Autonomous vehicles. They're coming. They're here now. The science is getting better. And I really think they'll reduce accidents and improve safety overall over time. And then partnerships. So we've been talking to Archimoto about the vision for the future. And one of the things is, hey, how do we have an automated vehicle show up at your house, pick you up, and get you into transit networks? So we're talking about things like that. And all these things are coming. It's just how do you create the innovation, encourage innovation, and build leaders and try to get people to to be creative in their problem solving, and we really want to support collaboration so that happens. So what's the next 100 years going to look like in transportation? Well, some of these things are real, and it's going to be fun to watch. I won't be around in 100 years, but there's going to be some great innovation happening. I particularly like that one.